Squeeze gang, man. We spinning the block. Spin, spin, spin. Florida's most wanted gangs, Glokknine and AFNF, the Army versus Hotboii 438. I did one of these already. You feel me? But I guess they said in the comments, they were saying, nah, you did the wrong one. This the lit one. This the one with the information. So here we go. We back at it again. We back in Orlando. We back in Florida. Shout out to all my G's in Florida. Like, comment, subscribe. If you're new to the channel, follow me on the gram, Instagram, $sauce. I'm making Squeeze Reactions Instagram page today. It's gonna probably be Squeeze La Familia, something in that nature. Yeah, let's get busy though. Let's jump straight into this.
A 19-year-old Trayvon Graham sits in jail charged with attempted first-degree. Orlando police say one of his intended targets was 20-year-old Jaquarius Smith, a local rapper known as Glokknine.
If you're anyone, then you know it's been hot in them Florida streets between AFNF's Glokknine and 438's Hotboii. Messed up that friends make for the best enemies. Glokknine and Hotboii.
Ain't that crazy that friends make for the best enemies? But friends like y'all, who needs enemies?
From bros to foes. Close affiliate, LPB Pootie, was part of the trio. Even dropping a song together that never officially released, but now it's all heat in the streets between the rappers and their rival gangs. Things hit the fan on October 8th when shots were fired at the mall at Millennia, Orlando, with the intended target being a bullet.
Nah, son was stepping in slippers. Niggas in Florida be wildin'. Nigga got slippers on, folks. Niggas be tweaking out there. They said Florida one of the craziest places in the world. Man, in the mall though. Niggas wasn't playing in the mall.
In Orlando, with the intended target being a bullet for Glokknine. Luckily, he escaped unharmed, but the stage is all but set for things to pop off. Glokknine and Hotboii been on a wave flooding the Florida rap scene, both doing their thing and being cool, but somewhere along the line, the relationship
my boy ain't named Hotboii. That nigga sitting in front of the fan like, my Hotboii, I'm trying to cool down.
sour after Hotboii went to prison. He came back home to reclaim his throne as the king of Florida.
I let you niggas have y'all little time to shine. Really, I'm supposed to take this shit over. I'm supposed to take this shit over. But I went to jail. You feel me?
The jail.
So, I don't know. I went to jail, right? So niggas get their little chance to shine, right? So now when I get out, I take back over. When I get out. Now they hate me for that? What?
These dudes have been at each other's neck since their bond severed, going back and forth on the ground and resulting in lives being lost. Glokknine is under watchful eye of law enforcement with his stream of arrests.
I ain't gonna lie. Every time you turn the corner, you seen this nigga Glokknine locked up. Every time you turned around, Glokknine locked up for the grip. Glokknine locked up again, another gun. Glokknine locked up with some damn credit cards. Glokknine back out again, locked up with another gun. I said, damn, son. My son got to get out of Florida. That's all that shit meant.
One being in 2019, which resulted in 17 charges. Yet, that don't stop the 10% rapper from enacting the lyrics within his raw rhymes. His gang, AFNF, the Army, short for All Family, No Friends.
I don't know.
Has been in a dangerous war with Hotboii's 438. Both said to be two of the most dangerous gangs in Orange County and on the top of the FBI's radar.
The FBI says they're going to be looking at all gangs in Orange County, but they're taking a key interest in the gangs 438 and the Army. Orange County Sheriff?
Once you heard that, nigga, it was time to go. Once you heard that on the news, you know it's time to breeze, nigga. If you still out, breeze. Once the news start talking about you like that.
Detectives say they are behind the recent rash of here, and the FBI says they're going to stop them.
The attempted hit on Glokknine at the mall at Millennia was the most recent after a string of shootings, and the rappers continue altercations. Authorities say it all ties into a long line of carnage by the gangs, becoming escalated since the drive-by incident of alleged 14-year-old gang member Deparvius Fudge. The suspect would later be apprehended as 18-year-old Lorenzo Hall, who was a shooter hanging out the Nissan Altima, along with two others, Chauncey Cleckley Jr. and Malachi Thomas. The situation between the AFNF and 438 factions of Glokknine and Hotboii also claimed the innocent lives of 3-year-old DeQuane James Felix Jr. and 14-year-old Dennis Joshua Atkinson.
Damn. Rest in peace to them kids, man. Damn. Nigga, this shit be all fun and games and cool till innocent little kids start dying. Fuck.
Within a 24-hour time frame, blood was in the trail wherever Glokknine and Hotboii treaded, and sooner than later, it hit deeper to home. April 14, 2020, AFNF affiliate Demetrius Cox found Hotboii 438.
Demetrius, why are some of the niggas out my name?
Wolf Luther King Luma at a house party in Davenport and fired at the 20-year-old, fatally wounding him. Wolf was dropped off at a hospital where he succumbed to his injuries.
Damn.
Hatred runs deep between Glokknine and Hotboii's beat. Even after Wolf got...
See, look, when the last one I did, I don't remember them talking about this much people dying. You feel me? I don't remember seeing them kids dying. So shout out to y'all who told me to do this one over. I wish I would have did it with the gang, because the other one I did it with the gang.
Another Glokknine affiliate went on to target his ops at the funeral of slain 438 member in what officers say was retaliation for Cox's arrest. 4 victims would be injured, but sadly, Ocoee High School football star Dexter Wrench Jr. wouldn't make it.
Following some other news tonight too, an Ocoee High School football coach is speaking out after one of his star players was shot and killed. The 18-year-old was scheduled to play for the University of Louisville.
After a deep investigation into his passing, the suspect shooter was identified as AFNF affiliate Jeremiah.
Hotboii niggas was stepping. Not Hotboii, I mean Glokknine niggas was stepping.
Robinson.
Righteously.
Only after he was fired at and deleted in an attempt to take out Hotboii's right hand and second in command in the 438 gang, Vanshawn Sands.
Ooh.
On July 7, 2020, Jeremiah Robinson and fellow AFNF homeboy Jermaine Monterio Ingram Jr. pulled up the Sands spot at Powers Ridge Court. Robinson and Ingram sent shots into the vicinity of Sands, but Sands wasn't having it and returned fire with the rifle, striking Robinson in the head and Ingram in the hand. Robinson passed away 5 days later at the Orlando Ridge.
Full smoked them. Yo, this is the second time I did a reaction like the last 2-3 days where a nigga went to go spin and got killed. Going to spin. When you going to spin, you thinking you got the drop. You feel me? So you ain't thinking that you not coming back home. Only way you think you not coming back home is if you go to jail. Niggas is going on drills and dying.
Medical center. Vanshawn Sands will be apprehended a month later after a warrant for his arrest was issued and charged with possession of a firearm by a convicted felon, avoiding more serious charges as his retaliation was deemed self-defense.
Wow.
Vanshawn Sands repeatedly questions why he's being arrested outside of the Florida Mall last month.
While bodies between the two camps continue to pile in the streets, Glokknine and
Ain't it a blessing to live out there? If that was New York, that nigga would have been charged with murder and attempt murder.
Boy continue to add fuel to their feud on social media, accusing each other of ratting to the feds and both seemingly hinting toward receipts of the 6ix9ine associated trades.
Y'all read it. Y'all check it.
Damn, Demetrius.
Both rappers responded online to the allegations, denying any truth in each claim.
Oh, yeah. And I hope Toy out watching this shit so she gon' tell us something to get this money right, bitch. Come to sue your dumb ass for false imprisonment, false allegations, all that, ho. I swear to God. Oh, welcome suing your ass, bitch, so your money better be straight, ho. On game, bitch. The fuck?
Gang, bitch.
I supposedly said that. Hey, okay, so why in the statement it don't say Jabari Walker said? I don't see that. I ain't never go to jail for none of that. I never been questioned for none of that. You know, I'm in the background. Why niggas trying to put me in something? Hold on. Why niggas trying to put me in something?
While the FBI tried to get a hands on the two gangs,
FBI, a special agent, was inside the operations center at a news conference within the last hour. He told us the agency is bringing in what he calls the Safe Streets Task Force. He says his agents are going to be ready to go after the 438 and the Army gangs with federal muscle now and possibly put them behind bars for a very long time.
Wow.
their beef showed no signs of slowing down. On October 8, 2020, Hotboii and 438 set out to lay the beef to rest, sending shots to take the life of accused AFNF leader Glokknine while at the mall at Millennia in Orlando. The incident resulted in no life loss nor injuries, but incited a number of law enforcement officials to swarm the scene. Beefing in the private streets can get by, but when the ops are targeted in public domain, that's when things reach a point of no return in the eyes of the law. Already having young life killed in the aftermath of their beef, this time it could have ended even worse by injuring many innocent bystanders. The mall was painted in red and blue lights as cops swooped in to make the arrest of Hotboii affiliate and label shooter Trayvon Graham and failed assassination target Glokknine. As cops reviewed footage that was captured of the incident, one other 438 member suspected to be the driver, Joshua Caleb Holder, was arrested. The last suspect named by officials as Hotboii affiliate and owner of the car used in the drive-by, Angel Morales, was still on the run from law enforcement. Police officers say 3 suspects exited the mall and entered into a white BMW with Florida tag IU61KB, circled the parking lot, and opened fire once Glokknine was in sight. The trio then sped off. Although Glokknine was the victim, his arrest was even more serious in nature, as it wasn't actually tied to the shooting attempt on his life, but to a July 7th neighborhood incident in Bleasdale Avenue, Orlando, where eyewitnesses placed him at the scene, spraying up a residential home with a mother and children of 4 with bullets.
Investigators say he had a warrant out in connection with this shooting in July on Bleasdale Avenue in Orlando, where a home was shot up with people inside.
The incident was said to be because of jealousy toward his cousin, Cutum Reese, that was also a rapper gaining traction in the Florida scene.
Her name Cutum Reese. Soft ass nigga, dog. That nigga Reese's Pieces. Sweet as hell. Chocolate chip cookie. Fuck ass nigga, dog. This shit crazy.
I like Cutum Reese too, man. Like I said in the last reaction, they got his song on Madden. Facts. On the old Madden, I think it was on probably the last Madden, not this one. Or it might be this one. I don't know, but he was dropping bars on that shit. I ain't gonna lie. I like that song. Shout out Cutum Reese.
That soft ass nigga, you don't let him be great. You feel me? Job for some nigga. Trail. Y'all gonna nigga trail. Y'all make about this Spurs okay. Nigga, all them nigga after David, man. Anthony Williams. That's supposed to be Jaquavius Smith's cousin. What the fuck y'all telling the police shit like?
The daughter told authorities she saw 2 black sedans in front of the house and about 8 men with weapons hop out, 2 of which were ballpark, a close associate of Glokknine and Glokknine himself. Glokknine was arrested in July for an attempted hit and weapons charge for said incident, but was released on $35,600 bond. The incident at the mall only sparked a deeper pursuit for the AFNF rapper, and eventually, officers made the arrest on a warrant for possession of a firearm by a felon and possession of a stolen short-barreled rifle. The firearm was tied to him via DNA analysis and was found to be involved in the shooting and a slew of other crimes in the area. Talking to WFTV Channel 9 reporter, Glokknine maintained his innocence and denies all ties to being the leader of AFNF gang.
I feel like they just saying I'm the leader, like they trying to say I'm a gang leader, but I'm not no gang leader. I'm 20 years old. All these niggas wrong behind me. All these people who they trying to say I'm leading is older than me.
AFNF is an LLC that you created for your rap group?
Yeah, it's like a label. It's like my bank. When I get paid through YouTube and all that stuff, my bank that's when it come on the AFNF LLC.
And stands that there was no beef between the rival factions.
No beef whatsoever. We know all them. Them my boys. I can call them phone right now.
The bloodshed seems to never end between Glokknine and Hotboii and their gang ties with AFNF and 38. Life continues to be lost, and more certainly will if nothing gives. Glokknine's close friend, AFNFJ, is only another example to add to the statistic.
Fuck niggas, running up a check, don't see the bigger picture.
And the taunts from Hotboii and his homies over his passing will only prolong more retaliation.
Real, brother. Cool. Cool. Cousin, go dig your ass dog up. When you do that, cool. When you do that, cool. I'll buy you a shovel, go dig his ass up. Home Depot, go dig that nigga up. Sometimes I see his ass Depot around, man.
These Zulus are strict to the core, getting locked up and stopping the beef.
Come take a seat. You're talking about all that money that was in the center console?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah, that's being confiscated. You got to prove that it's not drug related.
All right, sir.
Okay. But I appreciate you telling me that it's your money.
All right, I'm gonna wait for you.
And with guns and ammunition being accessible to both gangs, things may get worse before even having a chance to get better. That's it for this vid. Please subscribe to the channel.
Who that, Ben 10? Like, comment, subscribe, y'all. We're on the road to 10K. This is a good one, y'all. So I'm requesting. Squeeze, I'm off this.